Good morning, students. I'm going to discuss about management and organizational behavior subject. So management and organizational behavior, let us first see the definition of management. What is the meaning of management? Management is a process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups accomplish efficiently selected aims. So in any organization, it is the process of you have to design something and maintain the environment so that the individuals or people working together in groups, they will be able to achieve whatever they want. So now let us see the nature and features of the management. So the nature and features of the management can be understood from the following points. So let us first talk about management is a group activity. Anything in this world can be achieved when you are in a team. So management is an essential part of a group activity, as no individual can do all the work by himself. Not everybody can do everything by on their own. They need a team. They need people around them who will work together. So he or she combines the efforts with fellow beings and works in an organized group to achieve what he or she cannot achieve individually. So one person cannot achieve everything on their own. So we need to be with people and make a team and extract their efforts, and then we need to accomplish the results. So whenever there is an organization or organized group of people existing or working towards a common goal, some type of management becomes essential. So we need to have a team of people aligned with a single goal, work together, and then achieve that goal. Second one is management is a dynamic function. So what is meant by dynamic function? Management is a dynamic function and it needs to perform continuously as it is consistently engaged or constantly engaged in the adaptability of the enterprise in an ever-changing business environment. So dynamic function is, we know that every day there is a change that is coming in the world. So in organization also, we may have to keep changing and updating ourselves and work towards the changes, whatever has been coming in the future. And it concerns not only in molding and adapting to environment, but also can bring in alteration to environment itself. So as to ensure the stability of the organization. So if you want to have a stable organization, we need to update ourselves and we need to constantly engage in the adaptability of the enterprise in the ever-changing business environment. And third one is management is goal-oriented. So my dear students, I have told you number of times the importance of fixing goal or goal setting. So management with a group, what aims or the efforts, whatever it needs to achieve, like that is what we call it as a goal. So now the management with its group effort, because it cannot do on its own. So everybody has to work together for the management to achieve the goals of the management. So management with its group effort aims to achieve economic and social objectives and is concerned with the establishment and achievement of certain predetermined goals. So they will have an idea while starting the organization only, they will start for some purpose. So that becomes a goal. So they have to make sure that they achieve that goal. And the goal could be either increase of profit or expansion of the sales. So it depends upon whichever business they are doing. Number 4 is management is an economic resource. So economy is what is very, very important for any organization, because money is everything. If without money, we cannot run anything. So as we have seen that the land, labor, money, and technology are the basic requirements and the factors of production which are essential for production of goods and services. So anything you want to buy, you need money. So that is very, very important in any management. And management is also a factor of production and economic resource to coordinate and other factors of production of achieving the goal. So it has to coordinate with everything to get the profit as well as the achieve goal, whatever it is achieved. Next, coming to the management is universal in character. So if you talk about management, it is omnipresent. It is present everywhere. And it exists wherever there is a human activity. And it may be small firm or a multinational company. And it can be said that the management has a universal application and can be applied in all the organizations, whether it is a business, social, religion, culture, or even sports, or we talk about education also. So in every concern, the management function is performed. Now, coming to the features of the management, the following are the features of the management. So first one is it organizes activities. So if a given activity is to be performed effectively by two groups of people, then it becomes the responsibility of the management to organize these persons or these groups such that they work together towards a common objective to attain the goals of an organization. So it is the people or the teams that are formed, they have to plan the activities and they have to execute them. Next is set objectives. So if an organization has to attain a result, it must have a set of objectives towards which the organized efforts are directed. So if you don't have an objective or a purpose, you will not know where we are leading, what we have to do, why we are doing. So all these questions should be answered. We need to know where we are going or what is to be done, for which objectives are very, very essential. Without objectives, the organization will not have any direction. Then coming to people-oriented. So management works with and through people, because without people, the machines or anything, whichever we have now in the automated world, people are very, very important. So management works with and through people for getting the work done or achieving the objectives of the organization. So whatever it has to do, it cannot do on its own. It is dependent on the people. So people have to do that. So the work is assigned to the subordinates at each level in the hierarchy. And finally, the work is actually accomplished by people by or at the operational level. So there is something called as different levels in the management. One is called operational level, where all these things, objectives and goals will be executed. Next, coming to utilization of resource. So this is the most important, because in any management, they will purchase a lot of things, not only the object, but also the people. Everyone will have their own efficiency, their own abilities, their own strengths, and even we'll have a lot of resources. They might have invested a lot of resources, but if we don't utilize them, it is a waste thing that has been invested on. So we have to make sure whatever we have, are we utilizing them or not? So in order to achieve the goals, the relationship among the available resources should be established. So we have to identify what are the resources available. So the resources, the categories may be the men or material or money or machines. And they must be available to persons who manage the organizations. And thus the management, what it will do, it is concerned mainly with the proper utilization of the manpower, which is utilizes other resources, because the people only should use the other objects or the machines or what money or whatever it is. So utilization of people, then they will take care of other resources utilization. Then coming to decision making. So this is in life also, we need to concentrate more on decision making, because based on your decisions only your output will be. So the question of decision making arises when there are alternatives. That means the management has to select any one of the alternatives which will provide the desired results, because the management really wanted to have some results and they will have some goal and objectives, and based on that they expect some desired results. So that has to be accomplished. So how do they accomplish that? Based on the resources, based on the decisions they take. So it is very, very important that the decision maker is most important in this particular factor. Actually, they have to take everything into consideration. All the factors should be taken into consideration and make a decision which will give profit to the organization. So this is the most important step. The last one is it is needed at all the levels. So features of management is required at all levels, and the management applies to all levels of the organization. The lowest level supervisor also performs the function of decision making, the like how the executives also do. So we have to take care of each and every part in any organization. So this is what is about the management topic. So we will meet again in the next topic. Thank you.